Calling the meeting to order. We have roll call. Councilor Oliver, Councilor Cooper.
Present.
Councilor Cooper.
Present. Yes, here.
Councilor
Present.
Cindy.
Alpha Lloyd here.
And Deputy Mayor Harrington is here. So we're going to step away from the public comments at this particular point because we do have some new developments that we'd like to share with the community. So we're going to move into council business. And that is regarding the FY 25-19, consider and take action regarding Bloomfield Junior Warhawks 13U football team funding request. Before we move forward, just want to acknowledge Councilor Mahan, who is on the line as well. And I want to take a moment before we delve into this, and I apologize for even forgetting. There have been a whole lot of developments in our community of late, some of which dealt with individuals from our community and others throughout the state. So I just want to publicly give a moment of silence to our fallen Governor Jody Rell, whose funeral services were yesterday, and then our former Hartford Mayor, Thurman L. Milner, who was the first African-American mayor of New England town, our honorable statesman, former police officer, councilman, and city clerk, Noel McGregor, whose services were held today. And then also our Bloomfield Junior Warhawks, Jakai Gale, who passed unexpectedly at 14 years old. And so we just want to take a moment to acknowledge all of these special people in our town and our surrounding towns. So we'll just take a moment. Thank you very much. So there's been a lot going on, a lot of things that we didn't think or feel that we would have to address. And I'm very thankful for our council, for our business community, for the team and their leadership through this whole situation. And one thing I want to mention, the reason why we were establishing this meeting was to address a request from the Bloomfield Junior Warhawks. They have performed so well this year that they were being invited to Florida to continue to possibly become national champions of Pop Warner. And so there's been a shortfall of about $4,800 and $4,810 to support 5 of the players in their participation at the upcoming Pop Warner National Championship. And so when that was posed to our council, the first thing that came to mind was to put a special meeting together to try to address this. And we are cognizant of the residents' concerns about putting extra money to different types of school and area activities. So we wanted to find a way to still address this, but try our hardest to avoid having to pay from the town's budget. And we did. We are so proud to announce that the $4,810 that was needed has been received in excess of that amount. And we're just pleased to be able to extend this group, this very, very exceptional group, an opportunity to go down there. They're still heavy laden, with this situation, but I think for the whole team to partake is very important. And I want to tell you that the contributors, I will not, state at this time because I will inquire with them to see if they do want to be acknowledged in any form or fashion. But there were 2 area businesses that contributed here and 1 Hartford-based business. And in those 3 instances, they were able to come up with in excess of what was needed. And I'm very proud and thankful that they have decided to contribute. And I believe at this point, there's no further discussion. This meeting can now be adjourned. So do we have a recommendation? There's a question. I'm sorry.
Deputy Mayor.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Before we do that, I do want to congratulate. Well, first and foremost, I want to just express my condolences for the loss of the junior Warhawk number 10. It's never of course the right time, and it's also very sad when a young person goes before their time. Getting the news, it not only shocked me, I know it shocked our whole community, but it was beautiful seeing how many folks came together through this to really express their love and appreciation for the junior Warhawks and the leadership that the junior Warhawks have in this. So I do want to express my condolences. In addition, I also want to congratulate them on their great successes in this season, and the fact that they have an opportunity to compete nationally is also it's absolutely tremendous. So I do want to congratulate them on the best of luck moving forward to Florida. I'm happy that we're able to find a solution to this issue, this funding issue, that called on private charity, that called on community participation, where folks donated to get our kids across the finish line. I donated. It wasn't anywhere near 4,000, but it took all of us pitching in to really get it there. I do hope that moving forward, the council participation when it comes to solving these financial shortfalls will be in the form of trying to help our junior Warhawks and other private organizations to find the funding or from the community instead of from the public tax dollars. The solution that we found was phenomenal. Moving forward, I think that's the course that we should stay on instead of looking to solve it through tax dollars. So I'd want to thank you very much for allowing me the time to speak, Deputy Mayor.
You're welcome. Thank you, Councilor Mahan. And we'll have, did you say?
Thank you. And my condolences as well to the team, the mother, the coaches, and the greater Bloomfield community, as well as the Manchester community, where I'm sure this stellar young man had already begun to make his mark in that community and with his classmates. Additionally, I do state that I am proud that we took this measure to step up with a motion to close the gap. And as an anomaly and the most tragic circumstances that one could ever think of, it was my absolute pride and pleasure to be able to stand up for this motion that now, thankfully, due to many angel donors, we do not need to exercise. But on anomaly situation from a humanitarian and mental health perspective, I was elated that we were taking under consideration this motion, and I will do so again in the event we have another tragic event like this, because this is what we do in Bloomfield. We step up like the angel donors. We step up as a council. There's contingencies for that reason, and I am elated that the community came together. My prayers go out to the families, the coaches, and the kids, and I'm glad that we can close this out in this way.
Thank you. I am too, and I just want to let the community understand that this is going to be a tough trip, and the team has found a way to bring other professionals with them to work with individual students. And we just want to say, you know, we wish you all the best in the game, but also in terms of the fact that you are taking time to spend time with the students to adequately prepare them. And we have two more questions. So Counselor Oliver and then Counselor Cooper.
Thank you. Thank you, Counselor. I just wanted to send my condolences to Jakai family. I'm glad that, you know, we were able to pull together and get this done. But also, like Cindy, you know, this wasn't just donating to a private organization. This was a different situation due to the circumstances. So I also felt the need to push forward on this as well. I myself, I made a U.S. soccer team in 10th grade, and I couldn't afford to go. And to be honest with you, it still bothers me to this day that I had the opportunity to be successful in something that I really enjoyed and could have kept me away from a crowd of people that I shouldn't be around, and I wasn't able to go. And I think that this is something that I'm happy about, and we're just going to move forward with this, and just know that decisions are always made off of circumstances. And that's where I stand. And I just want to tell everybody thank you, especially, you know, Anthony, you did a lot. You stepped up to the plate. Cindy, we all did. We all stepped up to the plate, and we participated as a team. As individuals, we also participated. And that's all I have to say. And just want to thank you for what you did.
Thank you very much. Counselor Cooper?
Yes, thank you, Deputy Mayor. And forgive the background noise, but just at another function. And I also, you know, I agree and certainly with everyone for the condolences to the family, the team members. It is not something that I'm sure that they wanted to have faced, you know, in the midst of their joy of going to a championship, but that has been taken care of. I'm grateful for everyone who was able to give. And certainly, you know, in these times, yes, it's more of a mental health event that's happened, but we have those types of resources, and which I'm glad we do. And so it wasn't just about a football game or a championship, but more it was the loss of life. And so we have to come from all perspective, all corners, all the resources that we have to address these types of things. And thankfully, you know, others saw that. And so it happened for us. It happened for us. And just, again, just glad that we were able to. And so thank you very much. I'm pleased, everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Great. So we have with us tonight Mr. Trevor Ford, who is the president of the Bloomfield Junior Warhawks Association. And we'd just like to present you with, okay. So on behalf of the town of Bloomfield and all of our residents and our business community, we would like to present this check to you. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I was on behalf of the Bloomfield Junior Warhawks. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is President Trevor Ford. I'm just happy that this opportunity has come. I can't express enough gratitude on behalf of our organization and the family of Jakai Gale that you guys went to bat for us yet again. This time, different circumstances. We're just very humble at this opportunity. This past week has been extremely heavy. The community has spoken in regards to its outreach and has definitely ministered and poured into us. And I ask that you continue to do so. We're still pushing through this loss. We're still processing, and we're still grieving. We're still hurting. But the mission continues because life continues. There's a greater lesson in the passing of Jakai, and it will not be left in vain. So we're going to do everything that we can to get our boys down there, celebrate his life through the sport, compete, and continue to instill our high values and principles that we do with our young men and women in this program. 2 years ago, we came before the council and promised you guys that with a small investment, you will see the fruits of your labor. And here we are again, standing strong and firm, competing nationally with just 3 years experience as an organization. And it's a tremendous honor. Our parents, our coaching staff, our team moms, our administration, we all did an incredible job building this program, but we wouldn't be here. Truly, we would not be here if it wasn't for the community supporting this program. We're more than just football and cheer. We're literally an extension of these kids' lives. And I want people to kind of look at football and cheer a little differently after this experience, because football is life. Life is football. And I want you guys to really know that we appreciate this and we do not take this in vain. I thank you very much for your hard work and efforts. I thank my staff and the parents for their hard work and efforts as well. And God bless. Thank you. Continue to pray for us, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you so very much and have a blessed evening. Don't forget about the Bloomfield holiday parade that will be occurring this Saturday. There's going to be some new added features. We have a DJ that will be performing. We have Bloomfield's choir and Bloomfield's orchestra to provide music, and the wonderful sounds of Charmaine, who will be performing. She is a recognized performing artist, both locally and nationally, and she's going to put on a show. We also have another added feature to the parade. His name is Trini Mike, and he's coming with sounds galore. And so we're just excited and want to make sure that each and every one of you have an opportunity to come out and enjoy that evening with us. That's the tree lighting and the bazaar.
Holiday Bazaar. Holiday Pop-Up Shop.
Holiday pop-up shop is earlier that day at 3:30 Park Avenue, 1 to 5. You got to go down there, check them out. It's going to be exceptional. And we just want to support the businesses, the activities that we have in our town. And thank you so very much and have a great evening.